Let me paint a picture for you. It's early morning. The light is soft, the air is cool. You swing your legs out of bed, reach for your slippers, and gently plant your feet on the floor. You stand up slowly. And then it hits you. That familiar ache in your knees. It's not sharp exactly, not unbearable, but it's there, deep, stubborn, and tiring. Some days it's worse than others. Some days you try to ignore it. Other days it seems to color everything: how you walk, how you sit, even how you sleep. If that sounds familiar, you are not alone. Knee pain is one of the most common complaints among older adults in America. In fact, more than 1 in 3 people over 65 report some form of chronic knee discomfort. And yet somehow it often gets brushed off by doctors, by family, even by ourselves. We say things like, "It's just arthritis," or "I'm just getting old," or "That's what happens when you've lived a full life." But here's something I want you to consider. What if that pain didn't have to be permanent? What if instead of masking it with pills or simply enduring it, you could soothe it gently, naturally, and effectively right at home? Today I want to introduce you to something simple, something ancient, something your body may already recognize: essential oils. Not in a spa, not in a diffuser for mood, but used intentionally, topically, and therapeutically for your knees. You see, nature has given us powerful tools to help reduce inflammation, relax muscles, and ease chronic joint discomfort. And for centuries, different cultures around the world have turned to essential oils, not just for scent, but for healing. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Really? Oils for my knees? And I get it. It sounds almost too gentle, too simple. We've been trained to think relief only comes in the form of prescriptions or surgeries. But time and again, I've seen older adults discover that small, consistent care with the right oils can lead to real comfort. This isn't a miracle cure. It's not a replacement for medical advice, but it is a powerful addition to your daily routine. A way to give your knees some kindness without side effects, without complications, and without feeling like you've lost control. Maybe you're someone who's already tried everything from ibuprofen to ice packs, from creams to cortisone shots, or maybe you've simply put up with the pain believing there's nothing else to do. Well, I'm here to tell you, there is something else, and it smells wonderful. In the next part of this talk, I'm going to walk you through the 3 most effective essential oils for soothing sore knees in seniors. I'll explain how they work, what the science says, and most importantly, how to use them safely and confidently at home. But before we go there, I want to say something important. Knee pain isn't just about joints, it's about freedom. When your knees hurt, it's harder to walk, harder to play with your grandkids, harder to stand in the kitchen and cook a favorite recipe, harder to kneel in your garden, get up from the couch, or dance to a song you love. And over time, that pain doesn't just live in your body, it starts to wear on your spirit. That's why this matters, because your knees aren't just joints, they're your independence. And you deserve to feel good in them, not just today, but for years to come. So take a deep breath. Give yourself permission to believe that small things can make a big difference, because they can. Let's discover what nature can do for your knees together. Let's take a closer look at what's really happening inside our knees, especially as we age. Now, your knees are truly remarkable. They're not just hinges, they're complex, weight-bearing marvels that support nearly every movement you make. Walking, standing, sitting, climbing stairs, getting into a car, even just shifting your weight from one foot to the other. Your knees are there doing the heavy lifting. But here's the thing, they weren't designed to last forever without care. And over time, they can start to wear down. Not because you did something wrong, but simply because you've lived, moved, worked, and loved on those legs for decades. Let's talk about 1. Wear and tear, the story of cartilage. Inside your knees, there's something called cartilage. It's like a cushion that allows the bones in your jaw. But as we age, that cartilage can begin to thin. Tiny cracks can form. It becomes less slippery, more prone to friction. This is what doctors call osteoarthritis, but most people just know it as that grinding, stiff, aching feeling. It's often worse in the morning or after sitting for a long time. It may come with swelling or a soft, creaky sensation when you move. It's not dangerous in itself, but it can make life frustrating. 2. Inflammation, the silent aggravator. Now let's add another layer: inflammation. You've probably heard this word a lot, but what is it really? Inflammation is your body's natural response to stress, injury, or irritation. It's part of the healing process. But in older adults, inflammation can become chronic, meaning it doesn't shut off like it's supposed to. That constant low-level inflammation settles in the joints, especially ones you use often like your knees. It makes everything feel more tender, more reactive, more stiff. And here's something important: you can have inflammation even if your knee looks normal. You might not see swelling or redness, but you feel it every time you take a step or stand for too long. It's like your body is whispering, something's not right, even if the X-ray doesn't show much. 3. Muscle loss, the hidden weakness. There's another piece that's often overlooked: the muscles around your knee. As we age, we naturally lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. And that includes the quadriceps, front of the thigh, hamstrings, back of the thigh, and calf muscles. These muscles act like scaffolding for your knee. They help absorb shock, stabilize the joint, and take pressure off your bones. But when those muscles weaken even slightly, the knee starts to take on more than its fair share of the work. That leads to fatigue, pain, a wobbly feeling when you walk. And if you stop moving because of the pain, the muscles get even weaker, and the cycle continues. 4. Alignment changes, the quiet shift. Have you ever noticed your posture changing as you've gotten older? Maybe your hips feel tighter, or your feet turn out slightly when you walk. Small changes in alignment, whether it's from past injuries, spinal curvature, or even changes in how you sleep, can cause your knees to track differently. Over time, that adds uneven pressure to one side of the joint. This is why some people feel pain on the inside of the knee while others feel it on the outside. It's not just wear and tear, it's about how your body moves as a whole. And the good news: gentle, targeted care like massage essential oils and daily mobility can help restore balance. 5. Past injuries, resurfacing. Maybe you hurt your knee back in your 30s skiing, or twisted it gardening one summer. Or maybe you don't even remember the moment, but the joint does. Old injuries, even ones you thought healed, can leave behind scar tissue or minor structural changes. These can flare up more easily as the joint becomes less forgiving with age. It's not a punishment, it's a reminder to tend to our bodies with extra patience and wisdom. Now you might be wondering, okay, I understand why my knees hurt, but what does this have to do with essential oils? Everything. Because essential oils, when used correctly, don't just mask pain. They work with your body's own healing mechanisms. They reduce inflammation gently and naturally. They improve circulation to help nourish cartilage and soft tissue. They relax surrounding muscles, relieving pressure on the joint. They soothe the nervous system, reducing the brain's perception of pain. And unlike many over-the-counter creams or medications, they do this without side effects, and often with added benefits like improved sleep or reduced anxiety. Think of essential oils, not as a magic cure, but as a daily act of kindness. You can give to your knees to soften the pain, support healing, and help you keep doing the things you love. Because here's the deeper truth: knee pain isn't just a physical issue, it's emotional. It's spiritual. It changes how you relate to the world around you. It can make you feel fragile, hesitant, less confident. It can limit your ability to say yes to life. But when you find even a small amount of relief, when the ache fades, the movement feels easier. The stiffness softens. Something inside you opens again. You feel capable, you feel independent, you feel like you. And that's what I want for you. Not just less pain, but more possibility. In the next part of our talk, I'll walk you through the 3 most effective essential oils for knee pain relief. Exactly how they work and how to use them safely. These aren't obscure, hard-to-find solutions. These are time-tested, affordable, and easy to incorporate into your daily life. So if you're ready to turn the page from enduring pain to embracing comfort, stay with me. Because your knees deserve better. And so do you. Now that we understand why our knees hurt, and why the discomfort often feels worse with age, let's talk about how we can start to soothe that pain naturally. And that brings us to the heart of today's message: essential oils. Used thoughtfully, essential oils can be a gentle, effective, and safe way to ease knee pain and stiffness, especially when paired with massage or warm compresses. But not all oils are created equal, and not all are ideal for aging joints. So let me introduce you to 3 that I've seen work wonders for older adults. People just like you, looking for relief, not just from pain, but from the burden that pain brings. 1. Eucalyptus oil, the circulation booster. Let's start with eucalyptus oil, one of the most well-researched and widely used essential oils for joint and muscle relief. Eucalyptus contains a compound called eucalyptal, which has powerful anti-inflammatory and analgesic properties. That means it can reduce swelling and dull pain naturally. But even more than that, eucalyptus oil improves blood circulation in the area where it's applied. And this is especially important for aging knees, because better circulation means more oxygen and nutrients reaching the joint. Faster removal of waste products from inflammation. A warming, soothing sensation that helps relax stiff tissue. How to use it. Mix 3 to 5 drops of eucalyptus essential oil with a tablespoon of carrier oil like coconut or olive oil. Massage gently into the knee area twice a day, morning and evening. For added relief, wrap your knee with a warm towel after application to help the oils penetrate deeper. Pro tip. Many people report feeling a cool then warm sensation with eucalyptus oil. That's the circulation kicking in, and that's a good sign. 2. Lavender oil, the comfort calmer. Next is lavender oil. You might know it best for its calming scent and sleep-enhancing properties. But lavender is much more than just relaxing. It's also a natural anti-inflammatory and muscle relaxant. For seniors dealing with stiff, tense knees, especially at night, lavender oil is a gentle but effective choice. Lavender helps by reducing joint inflammation, especially in mild to moderate arthritis, relaxing surrounding muscles, which eases pressure on the knee joint, soothing the nervous system, reducing pain sensitivity and tension. It's also ideal for people whose knee pain is worse at night or who have trouble sleeping due to discomfort. How to use it. Add 5 to 6 drops of lavender oil to a warm bath and soak for 15-20 minutes before bed. Or blend 4 drops with the teaspoon of lotion and gently rub into the knee and surrounding areas in circular motions. You can also place a few drops on your pillow or a cotton ball near your bed for overall calming benefits. Pro tip: lavender is especially useful if your knee pain is accompanied by restlessness, anxiety, or disrupted sleep. 3. Peppermint oil, the cooling reliever. Last but definitely not least is peppermint oil, the cool customer of the essential oil world. Peppermint contains menthol, which produces a refreshing cooling effect when applied to the skin. This doesn't just feel nice, it actually helps reduce pain by numbing nerve endings and reducing inflammation. Peppermint oil is a great option for sharp or throbbing knee pain, swelling after walking or standing, hot inflamed joints that need quick relief. It's also known to have a counter-irritant effect, distracting your brain from the sensation of pain by stimulating cold-sensitive receptors. How to use it. Mix 2-3 drops of peppermint oil with a carrier oil, always dilute, it's strong. Rub gently into the front sides and back of your knee. Avoid broken skin or sensitive areas as the menthol can cause a strong sensation. Pro tip. You can blend peppermint with lavender for a cool and calm combo, especially helpful after a long day on your feet. A quick word on carrier oils. Whenever you use essential oils topically, always dilute them with a carrier oil to avoid skin irritation. Good options include coconut oil, solid or liquid, olive oil, sweet almond oil, jojoba oil. A general rule: 1 tablespoon carrier oil to every 3 to 5 drops of essential oil. Test a small area of skin first to make sure you don't react. A gentle daily routine for your knees. Here's how a full day might look using these oils. Morning, start the day warm and strong. Eucalyptus oil blend massage after your shower, light knee stretches, and a short walk. Afternoon, keep the flow going. Reapply eucalyptus or peppermint blend after activity or long sitting. Do chair leg lifts or toe taps to keep circulation flowing. Evening, unwind and restore. Lavender oil bath or lotion massage before bed. Legs elevated on pillows for 15 minutes while listening to calming music. This isn't just about treating pain. It's about creating a rhythm of care where your knees feel acknowledged, supported, and gently strengthened every day. A story to inspire. Let me tell you about Mary. She's 78 lives in Oregon and was ready to give up gardening, a lifelong joy, because her knees hurt every time she knelt. After learning about essential oils, she started a simple habit. Morning eucalyptus massage, afternoon peppermint cool down, evening lavender soak and stretch. 3 weeks later, she wrote to me, "I didn't believe it at first, but I can kneel again. I'm not pain-free, but I feel like myself again." And that means everything. That's what these oils can offer, not magic, but momentum. Not perfection, but progress. Because you deserve more than just managing pain. You deserve to feel hope, to feel movement, to feel your knees carry you, not limit you. And now you have 3 powerful natural tools to help make that happen. In the next part of our talk, I'll show you exactly how to use these oils safely, how to build them into your daily routine, and what to avoid. Because this journey isn't just about knowing, it's about doing. And I'll walk with you every step of the way. So now you know the power of essential oils, especially eucalyptus, lavender, and peppermint for easing sore knees. But knowledge alone isn't enough. You need to know how to use them safely and effectively, especially as an older adult. Because let's be honest, not everyone grew up using essential oils. And sometimes the world of natural remedies can feel confusing, even intimidating. So let's make it simple, practical, and most of all safe. Step 1, always dilute. This might be the most important rule. Never apply essential oils directly to your skin without diluting them first. Why? Because essential oils are incredibly concentrated. A single drop contains the essence of dozens, even hundreds of plant parts. Used improperly, they can cause irritation, redness, or even burns, especially on thin, older skin. Use a carrier oil to dilute coconut oil, great for dry skin. Sweet almond oil, lightweight and soothing. Olive oil, easy to find in any kitchen. Jojoba oil, closest to natural skin oils. General guideline. For most adults, 3 to 5 drops of essential oil per 1 tablespoon of carrier oil. For sensitive skin, 1 to 2 drops per tablespoon. Always test a small patch of skin first, like your forearm, before applying to larger areas like your knee. Step 2, apply with intention. Where and how you apply essential oils matters. For sore knees, focus on the front of the knee joint just below and above the kneecap, the sides of the knee, especially if you feel pain with movement, the back of the knee where muscles and ligaments often get tight. Use slow circular motions, applying gentle pressure with your fingertips or palms. Breathe deeply as you massage. It's not just about the oil, it's about calming your whole nervous system. Pro tip, warm the oil slightly in your hands before applying. It enhances absorption and feels soothing. Step 3. Make it a routine, not a rescue. Here's something people often get wrong. They only use essential oils when the pain is bad. But the real magic happens when you use them consistently, even on the good days. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't wait until you get a cavity. You brush to prevent the problem. Same with your knees. Morning massage with eucalyptus or peppermint oil helps wake up circulation and ease stiffness. Evening application with lavender oil helps your joints and muscles recover while you rest. Even just 3-5 minutes a day can make a long-term difference. Step 4. Combine with heat or cold. To take your essential oil routine to the next level, try pairing it with gentle heat or coolness. For stiff or aching knees, apply your oil blend, then wrap your knee with a warm towel for 10 to 15 minutes. The warmth helps the oils penetrate deeper and loosens tight tissue. For hot, swollen knees, use peppermint oil diluted in coconut oil. After applying, place a cool, not cold compress over the area. This can reduce swelling and offer fast relief. Always listen to your body. If heat or cold makes things worse, stop immediately. Step 5. Know what to avoid. While essential oils are natural, they're still powerful, and a few common mistakes can lead to discomfort. Here are a few things to avoid. Don't use essential oils on broken skin or open wounds. Even diluted oils can sting or delay healing. Don't overdo it. More is not better. Stick to the recommended dilution and avoid applying more than 2 to 3 times per day. Be cautious with sun exposure. Some oils, like citrus oils, can make your skin more sensitive to sunlight. The oils we're using here, eucalyptus, peppermint, lavender, are generally safe, but it's still best to avoid applying right before going out in direct sun. Avoid applying near eyes, mouth, or sensitive areas. Always wash your hands after use. Step 6. Turn it into self-care. This isn't just about pain relief, it's about reconnecting with your body, turning pain into presence, giving your knees and yourself a few moments of care every single day. You might light a candle, play some soft music, sip a cup of tea. Let the act of massaging your knees become a kind of ritual, a quiet, grounding way to begin or end your day. Because the truth is, when you treat your body with respect, it responds. And when you slow down enough to listen, you often discover your body has been trying to heal all along. It just needed a little help. What to expect when you start. So what happens when you begin this daily routine? In the first few days, you might feel more relaxed with less surface tension. After a week, many people report better sleep and less morning stiffness. After 2-3 weeks, pain levels often decrease. Walking feels easier, and your knees feel more stable. Of course, everyone is different. But even if your progress is slow, it's still progress. You're supporting your body, not just suppressing symptoms. And that approach, gentle, natural, consistent, is exactly what aging joints respond best to. In the final part of our talk, I'll help you wrap it all together with a message of hope, a reminder of your strength, and a few next steps you can take today to feel more comfortable in your knees and more confident in your life. Because this isn't just about essential oils. It's about believing, truly, believing that healing is still possible and that your best steps are still ahead of you. We've come a long way together in this talk. From the quiet ache that greets you each morning to the science of aging joints. from the natural power of essential oils to the gentle rituals that can restore not just your knees, but your confidence. And now I want to leave you with something far more powerful than just a list of remedies. I want to leave you with a new story to tell yourself, because for many people, knee pain becomes part of their identity. They say things like, I can't do that anymore because of my knees. My body just isn't what it used to be. I guess this is how it ends, slower, stiffer, smaller. But I want you to know something I believe with all my heart. It doesn't have to end that way. You are not your pain, you are not your diagnosis, and you are certainly not stuck. Because healing isn't about returning to who you were. It's about becoming who you are now with wisdom, with care, and with a deep sense of compassion for your own body. And that begins with a choice. A choice to believe that change is possible. A choice to try something gentle. A choice to care for your knees, not as broken parts, but as faithful companions that have carried you through life. So here's my invitation to you. Tonight, before you go to bed, take a moment, sit down, take a breath, gently touch your knees, and say, thank you. Thank you for walking with me. Thank you for every step, every climb, every dance. I'm sorry if I've ignored your pain. I'm listening now. And I'm ready to care for you with patience, with oils, with love. That one moment of gratitude, it can change everything. Because when your body feels heard, it begins to heal. Here's what you can do next. Let's make this more than just a nice talk. Let's turn it into action. Step 1. Choose one essential oil to begin with: eucalyptus for circulation, lavender for comfort, or peppermint for cooling relief. Step 2. Create a 5-minute routine, morning or night. Massage your knees gently. Don't rush. Let it become a rhythm. Step 3. Track how you feel, not just pain levels, but energy, movement, sleep, confidence. Healing isn't always loud, but it is real. Step 4. Share this message. You never know who else is quietly struggling with knee pain, feeling hopeless. Forward this video. Leave a comment. Create a community of encouragement. Step 5. Keep going, even on hard days, even when it feels slow, because real healing is not linear, it's layered, and every step forward counts. A final word from the heart. You've spent a lifetime giving, working, raising families, building communities, overcoming challenges. Now, it's your turn to receive, to soften, to allow healing. Not because you're weak, but because you're wise enough to know that care is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So take this knowledge, take this hope, and take that next small step toward a body that feels more like home. Because you deserve to wake up without wincing. You deserve to walk with confidence again. You deserve to kneel in your garden, stand tall in your kitchen, and feel strong in your skin. And most of all, you deserve to be believed in. So let me be the one to say it. I believe in your knees. I believe in your healing. And I believe in you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for choosing to care. And thank you for taking this journey one drop, one breath, one beautiful step at a time.